so this isn't the video you guys are waiting for. That's coming soon. That's coming soon. But you know, I still had all this wiring up front, as you can see, and a lot of it, you know, was for the neutral safety switch. Oh, I had it saved up over here. But it was a neutral safety switch, the 5th gear switch, 4th gear switch, and speedo, plus the rear, you know, the rear tail lights, the reverse lamps. So I ended up starting cutting them. This one was like the speed sensor that I don't use. This one is the neutral safety switch that I have hooked up to the fan inside. And then what do you call it? This is my oil temp sensor. So since I have, you know, that spare block over there, I'm gonna get me another oil pressure sending unit, and then basically I hook up that signal to there. So then that's a fan, and then here goes the last piece of the puzzle. So this is the reverse lamp switch. So right now all it is a continuity switch. So, you know, maybe with this light you won't be able to see, but once I go and just simply join them, you know, like that, basically when you put the car in reverse, it's gonna bring continuity between these two pins. And now I just lost it. I just my gear popped out. But anyhow, so there it's, you know, there, and then there your reverse lights are on. So what I needed to do now is go to the junkyard and get me a plug to fit that reverse switch back there, and that's the only thing I need to hook up. And so I'm happy about that, because before with the Z32 it was working, then all of a sudden it stopped working, and I had to do something with Z32, and it turns out those lights in the back, you know, it's just 25 years old, they're bad. So I kind of just like the power comes through just fine, but it's how those 1156 1157 bulbs are, where the power's on the bottom, and then you know how you push it in and slide it with those two pins. Well, that whole thing is just like corroded. So what I did was just ground out the outside of that for now. I'm gonna probably look at ordering and getting a replacement, you know, one, so I can get that all fine and dandy. But right now they work fine, and it's just a ground, so that's fine. And so anyhow, yeah, so I'm almost, you know, like done here cleaning up. Let me see what we got here going on. So last time, you know, we got the thing. So I ended up started doing my vacuum lines. That one back there, that one's going straight to the Mega Squirt. I want, you know, not to be robbed or, you know, anything of that nature. And then this guy, I have him running underneath there and then coming right back up top here. That's for my vacuum boost signal for the fuel pressure regulator. Here is my PCV hookup, and then this one here is connecting to my brake booster. So I have it running, and you know, it's just running like that, you know, kind of hidden. And now the only two things I need are going to be for the blow-off valve and wastegate. And so what I ended up doing was, a long time ago when I had this, I had kind of, you know, capped these off and did like, you know, something. So I ended up opening them back up, and so I'm gonna definitely, I know the boost, the wastegate can go connected to that, and you know, I gotta check about the vacuum. So I'm gonna check that after I get the car running. You know, I'll just plug them off and, you know, see, but I don't need the wastegate and blow-off valve on right now. So I just want to leave it as a reference point, because if I can't get a signal from there, or a good enough signal, then I'm gonna probably just rob power from this guy. But it's just, that's why I kind of left it long, because I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You know, I'll probably what do you call it, you know, shorten and put like a Y, and then have one feed to the wastegate over here. And also there's a couple more things that I need to do before, because when I hook this all up and turn it on, I don't want to have to take this shit off. So I need to clean up around here. Since I took out the battery tray, I haven't cleaned up. So I need to, you know, clean up, change out that, because it got kind of frayed, and so it's a possible boost leak. And then I want to shave that off and shave where the old injectors came off. And yeah, besides that, that's about it. So I am kind of, you know, taking my time, but I just don't want to go and do something. And one of the biggest reasons why I tackled this was because this wire that's running to the squirt that's going for the nitrous out, I didn't want this to have some type of feed or something of that nature and possibly damage the ECU. So that's why I did that. So I'm actually gonna, you know, check continuity between this and what I have plugged up underneath there just to verify. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is it because this is the only freaking green orange wire. But, you know, always double check. Better safe than sorry. Cut, what was it? Measure twice, cut once. But, so that's about it. So hopefully, guys, you know, this weekend we should, you know, hear a little vroom vroom. I'm working my hardest, all right? So I'll talk to you guys late. Bye.